Trust between the government, unions and employers is crucial in helping Singapore overcome challenges in a difficult economic environment, said Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong. He likened the trust between the tripartite partners to a Ming vase, which, once broken, cannot be restored.
Looking ahead, Singapore will face very difficult decisions which will impact all our people, whether it's economic decisions, whether it's social decisions, whether it's the way the world is changing and affecting us in Southeast Asia. The best way to deal with this is to be honest with one another, to understand one another's concerns, and to have trust and confidence in each other. So we have to preserve this ability, this trust, at all costs. It's an intangible national treasure. We've built it up through our young history. It's one of the most valuable things we can pass on to our future generations. Not just a competitive advantage, but really a core value that holds us together. And once it's broken, it's like a Ming vase. It's smashed, you can't put it together again. And all Singaporeans and our children will suffer for it. So let's uphold tripartism, strengthen it, let it see us through future difficulties and challenges.
PM Lee was speaking before 1,400 unionists at the NTUC Delegates Conference on Tuesday morning. He outlined ways the government, unions and employers can work together to help Singapore maintain growth consistently against the backdrop of economic problems in the United States and Europe. Singapore is targeting a 2 to 3% productivity growth per year for the next decade, which is an increase over the 1.2% per year from 1999 to 2009.
We have set this target 2 to 3% productivity growth per year, and we have to meet this ambitious target. And I'm confident that we can do that if we put our full effort into it. 2 to 3% is ambitious. It's higher than most developed countries are able to do, but then we have a lot to catch up on the developed countries. We know that our construction industry productivity is poor. We know that in our service industry we can do much better. And the developed countries are much more efficient. And if we can get 2 to 3% productivity growth, then we can translate this into better wages for workers. How much better wages? That depends on our productivity performance. So let's do our best to achieve this, get the productivity growth in every sector.
The Prime Minister says there are already signs that Singapore is losing its momentum in the economy and that there is a possibility of increased retrenchments in the unionized sectors.
In Singapore, we can already see our own economy gradually losing momentum. You know on the ground that some companies have shorter work weeks, there are temporary layoffs, and the numbers are rising. And in the unionized sector, we expect retrenchments this year to be at least 20% higher than last year. And next year, nobody can tell.
In the next clip, the Prime Minister outlined the ways in which Singapore can sustain its growth in the next 10 years.